Alright, so we back on the channel, man. We doing a rebuild. This is one that's gonna last. I will be uploading to all the people that's trying to get these videos for the college football Road to Glory series that I didn't finish. I gave y'all the end of the season. I will be continuing that, giving y'all this next season, finishing that. I haven't finished that season of playing, but I have games played. I just gotta play the playoffs. So if y'all do want that, make sure to like. But today we will be starting a new series on FIFA, FC 25. We will be doing a rebuild. We will be creating a team. We'll be going on here rebuilding. I also have a chat rebuild for FIFA that's going to be dropping. But for this, I want to actually take my time and rebuild from the ground up, trying to make the best team in the game. But it's also going to be a challenge. Now, the one reason why I never did FIFA rebuilds and posted them, because I've tried to do this so many times, but I always got fired. FIFA finally dropped a setting where you can turn that off. So yes, this is going to be a good series. It's going to be a long series. I be on FIFA all the time making rebuilds. This is going to be very fun. So yeah, if y'all do want more of this series, make sure to like. If y'all want the college football videos, make sure to like. Y'all want the Road to Glory series to be finished, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all drop the likes. Put it in the comments down below. Just to help the algorithm. So make sure to subscribe. All that good stuff. Let's hop into it. All right, we're going to use the current squads. We're going to create a new manager. We're going to make a new team and everything. I'm not going to edit them too much, but I am actually going to edit them. Now, a side thing I'm going to have in this rebuild is I want to actually make it a goal to get the United States a World Cup. So, like I said, this is going to be an impossible rebuild. Every single rebuild I do on this channel, whether it be the Patriots rebuild that I started, the Road to Glory that I did, the Dynasty that I did, everything will be an impossible rebuild unless it's a chat rebuild. So, yes, we will be American and we will be trying to become the United States international head coach, but that is going to be down the line. Alright, so this is the coach I made. I never even put time into the coach. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the build creator or the player creator, face creator, was like very overhauled this year. I didn't really want to waste time doing it. This is the first time I did. I'm gonna be honest. I think I did a pretty solid job of trying to make me. So yeah, we're gonna advance. We're gonna make a new club. We're not gonna go with a club that's already made. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna be dropping some COD videos. I haven't said this in a video yet, but I will be dropping some COD videos. I need y'all to be ready for that. When them COD videos drop, some of y'all may learn what an MM is. But until then, you may never know. The league we're going to be in, we're going to go to England. I feel like England is like the league. I don't think it's the most balanced. I feel like it kind of gets overshadowed with how Man City kind of does dominate this league. Like, people give Bayern and the Bundesliga a lot of hate. Bayern didn't even win last year. So you could really technically say the Premier League is a little bit more predictable. Like, Man City's going to troll to start the season, but they're going to eventually win. Like, right now, they're not one. They even just lost 2 in a row games, I believe. But do we really think Liverpool is going to be able to finish this job? Well, you know that City has all these injuries. What's going to happen when Rodri comes back? De Bruyne come back? I'm going to just say that. So, I'm going to go to the Premier League because I think it's the biggest challenge and challenges are rising up. But do I think it's the best league? Yes, but like, you got these other leagues like Serie, you know what I'm saying? The Liga. I don't know about the France League. Bundesliga is good, but it's like top heavy, just like the Premier League. But I think the Premier League is going to be the hardest one to achieve to get to, and it's going to be the hardest one to probably stay in. But not only that, it may be the hardest one to win because it also does have a team on the level of a Real Madrid. It has a team on the level of a FC Bayern with Man City, where you already know that's going to be a good team. Pretty much the entire rebuild. Liverpool is going to be pretty good. Arsenal is going to be pretty good. All these teams are going to be pretty good. So I think Premier League is going to be the best one in terms of being a challenge. So we are going to start off in League 2, which is the lowest league. What team are we going to take out? I'm not going to lie. I'm not too knowledgeable of these teams. I'll keep it a bean. But I'm going to take out 1901. I don't think I can take a team out that's that old. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these teams are old, but I'm going to try to take out one of the worst teams. Like, it has to be a half-a-star team. So, Accrington, I guess Accrington may be the team we got to take out. That's the worst team. No other team is half a star. Yeah, no other team is half a star. So we're gonna take that team out. And our rival's gonna be the rival I usually be is that team that Ryan Reynolds owns, but I don't see it. So we're actually gonna be rivals with the team that I do the chat rebuild for, which is Salford City. I'm gonna edit all this real quick. Alright, so these are the 3 jerseys we rocking with. We don't have no sponsors. We just gonna be rocking with these. I didn't do the goalie, so I guess I'll do this right here. Favorite color, red. Can't really say the favorite color, red. All I want to see is green, but goalie kit gonna be red almost every single time. This is the home. This is the away. This is the third kit. We gonna pretty much just have these colorways throughout. Y'all gonna see these colorways evolve as we get like sponsors when we moving up the league, get more fans and stuff like that. Didn't do the stadium, but let's do the crest real quick. The crest is not gonna be too extra. It's just gonna be one of these. I can't do any. There's none. Wait. If I do this, I'm at. What is this crest here for? It's not. It's no. Okay. Okay. Is that glitched or? Oh, it is glitched. Okay. All right. So we need something for MM. We need something for MM. What's gonna be that structure for MM? This ain't bad. Like the key. You know what I'm saying? That's not horrible. That's not horrible. Something I can hold for the whole thing. I wanted something simple like this. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with one I never used before. I don't even know what that says. I don't know what that means. But I don't know. I just like the boomerang. Then stadium. I mean, come on, bro. I don't need to change that yet. That's something we can look at later. Alright, here we're gonna be. The overall rating is gonna be half a star. The budget's gonna be $1 million. Whatever the lowest is, I'm not doing this though. We're gonna do small club budget, but it doesn't really matter, or board expectation. But I'm telling you, that's not gonna matter. I'm taking firing off, so I'm not even really worrying about none of this, regardless. So this doesn't really matter. But I think should I go very young or very old? I think we'll just go very young. It doesn't really matter the formation because I'm gonna change that, to be real. All right, next for the settings, I'm gonna use off-rip board expectations, no sacking. That's all I care about. Difficulty level, I'm gonna be putting it at the highest difficulty level. I think that's only for if I played. I'm not gonna be playing games. Y'all will be watching my team using my tactics. If I was to play, I would probably put it more to like world class. But if I'm playing, I'm not playing against ultimate CPU. I'm just not doing that. But yeah, the youth tournament. I don't know how much since we are doing this. Like this, if I was to play something, it probably would be the youth tournament. But to be real, I'll probably be just trying to get those games out the way as fast as possible. So I would probably put those on beginner just to get my guys their potential. But I probably won't be playing those, to be honest. I usually don't play them when I sim these, and I probably won't be playing them. But apparently you can play these and get your player's potential up. But I played them, I didn't see that big of a difference. So I don't know. We'll see. If y'all tell me that it does make a difference, I probably will play them though. For the gameplay type, I put it on simulation. For this, I usually run dynamic. Recovery rates, I'm gonna just keep that default. I want the youth to develop fast, and the seniors will develop at a quicker than usual rate. So, I think you only can sim on FIFA for 15 years. I don't want everybody to be like, but people don't really develop that fast on FIFA to begin with. I want the best players in the world to be the best players in the world, but I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So I want like Lamine Yamal to be able to progress and stuff like that a lot. I'm gonna put this to fast, but I do want this youth to progress faster. But there also can be youth on your senior team. I'm gonna just keep that to fast. I feel like if you're old, it's not gonna go that fast anyway. If you're not that good, it's not gonna go that fast anyway. So I think we chilling on that. I'm gonna put that to normal. I want it to be realistic somewhat. So I'm gonna put that to normal. I'm not gonna do slow though. Slow is kind of egregious. Because you can't change that later. So it's like, okay, this, I definitely want this to be fast. I want this instant. I don't even want to wait on that. Actually, I'm gonna put the fast. I'm gonna put that to fast. Because that is part of it. Scouting is part of it. That just makes it take more time. I'm not gonna lie. This stuff already takes long enough. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put this to strict. I'm gonna put this to realistic. I want all this to be as hard as possible. Yeah, and then I want international. Like I said, I do want to take over Team USA. I said that. Then when it comes to European, yes, I want to be able to go for Champions League eventually. Dollars. I am an American. Club growth. Objective, okay, and yes, that's pretty much our settings. That's pretty much everything. Let's get into it. The next thing y'all see is probably gonna be my tactics. I should have multiple tactics though, but let's see. Now I actually like what I did with my manager though. I feel like that looks really solid. I put the glasses on to try to make him seem older, and you know what I'm saying, than I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that don't really look like me though. I'm not gonna lie, but I tried. I feel like you can make black people a little bit more accurately now though. But let's get to these tactics. That's the first thing I'm going to do. If I could delete this, I would. Yeah, let's just delete this all together. I'm going to just make a new tactic from scratch. We're going to call this vids. Okay. I want to play with speed. I know I said vids taka, but it's not going to be tiki taka. So that probably doesn't really make sense. But it shall. Alright, so we're going to do... This is going to be one of them. I'm going to do this with y'all, I guess. So, it's going to be a custom. The formation I want, though. Let's find a formation. I like the one striker, but I like midfielders. I like having midfielders. I like my fullbacks being, like, really my offense. Or not my offense, but my wings. I like my fullbacks to be my wings. So, I'm probably going to be a 5 in the back with 3... Or 5 in the back or something like this where there's a CDM. I like this, but I don't like the 2 striker. I don't like the 2 striker, to be honest. And I don't really like... I'm not mad at the midfield as a whole, though, because I like a box. I like a box. So, but I don't know if it will work any other way. That's actually not a bad one. I may actually do that. That's literally not a bad one at all. But let me see if I can find something that fits more so what I'm thinking. This is another really good one, but I like the one where there's 2 CDMs on this one instead. Something like this. Something like this is something I'm thinking of. Where I got 2 cams, 3 CMs, but I'm going to hold off on that. Something like this would be nice. But I don't want too many wingers. This is probably perfect. But the thing is, with 3 cams, I like doing shadow strikers and playmakers. If I have 3 cams, I just need 2 playmakers. I probably go with one of them being a shadow striker, 2 of them being playmakers, and then, because that's how I use my left winger and my right winger. I use them as like inside forwards, but they're like a little bit more versatile. And I do like having holding CDMs. This might be what I do. Actually. So I've never done this, but this is what I do. Build up style. I like it to be either short, balanced, or counter. But when I watch, counter is the best. In my watching experience. When I watch, counter is the best. But I'm going to go balance. I'm going to play a high line. Then I like having a complete forward. This is going to be a shadow. This is going to be a roaming playmaker. These are going to be kind of like inside forwards, but are more so playmaking than scorer guys. I like the holdings. I'm chilling on these, to be honest. But if we really was to do it like this, I probably would go balanced, just to give us more of a passing option. And then instead of these, I'll go wing backs attack. Where they'll still play defense, but they're more so attacking. You know what I'm saying? Where they're a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think I need to do more of a 5 in the back. But with 2 CDMs, I should be fine with this alignment. But we're going to try this for now. I'm going to make another tactic. I'm going to duplicate this. Another tactic I am going to run is something I'm probably just more comfortable with. Let me see if I can find it, what I usually run. It is this one. This is one. And then this one is going to be a 5 in the back. It's this one. This is the other one. And then I'm going to have one more because we just saw one that I actually did like. And we're going to throw that on there. And it's the 5-2-1-2 narrow. And I actually like that. This is not this one, is it? It is this one, actually. It's 4-1-2-1-2. I didn't even realize that was a 4 in the back. Oh, because the CDM looks like that. Okay, and this was fine too. So I'm gonna do all these roles for all these other ones too, so I can just have these made just in future references. I do think there's solid crossover. The only thing is with these two, I need wingers instead of cams. But for this one, yeah. I need cams, and I just need my cams to be able to play winger. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. So, like, if I don't want to run this, I can go with cams. And for these two, I need CMs instead of CDMs. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of crossover. So, we got 4 tactics. This is going to be the main for now. This is up to the change depending on if I like how they play with it or not. If I don't like how they play with it, we will be moving on to something else. But, yeah. Let me make these tactics. Let me edit these. And, yeah, y'all see when y'all see. Alright, so we got the tactics for all these 2 complete forwards, playmakers, box-to-box, holdings, defenders, attacking wingbacks, defenders, box-to-box, attacking, roaming inside forwards, sweeper keepers. It's pretty much going to be all of them. If I wanted to have one more, I would. I'm not doing it. Let's move on. Save those. I'm finna put everybody on the transfer market. Simple as that. Finna looking to see who I can get, what scouts I can get, all that. I actually keep him. I'm not gonna lie. Try to see if I can move him to cam. But I'm gonna work on him. I'm gonna work on getting him to cam. Actually, I'm gonna work on getting him to the left winger first. Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting him to the left winger first. But let's sell the rest. Okay. You're staying. Ooh, and he already got the 2 positions. Okay, so which one do we want him to be? I'm gonna make him be both. If you can, the CDMs that can be cams and CMs, those are priceless, especially if they're young. Those are priceless. Okay, this is another one that's young. We gonna keep him. A lot of the youth we gotta keep. Just a fact of the matter right now that we in. I need to get some coaches. But, yeah. Let's see. 2. Okay. I mean, it can't be what's it called? So, just say what it is. Okay, that's going to be our goalkeeper for now. He's already done, so we're just going to get him going. Can I make you a cam? If I can make you a cam, you can stay. Okay, he can be a cam, so we'll let him stay. He has no traits, which is not great, but he's gonna stay. Let's get some coaches though. Let's go to the academy. It got to be some people I can fire to get some better. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. All right, let's get you going. Any of these 15-year-olds that have no traits, we're gonna get y'all going too. Even though y'all actually have not horrible potential for where we're at. But yeah, we're gonna get them gone. We have a scout. 4-star, 4-star. For our first thing I wanna do, like I said, I'm trying to get this American thing going. You know what I'm saying? But I know they're not gonna have great prospects. So I'm actually gonna go to France. France, out of all the people I've done, France seems like they got the best. I'm gonna do a 9-month. We are going to need. We're obviously gonna need Cam. Obviously gonna need CDMs. We're gonna need center backs, and we're going to need strikers. Advanced forward is gonna be very important to have. Defender is gonna be very important to have. But to be real, on the CDM, I don't really care what they get. So we're gonna go for more so the Cam. Dribbling, acceleration. I'm gonna just let them do whatever they want for the Cam. I just want those for that. And then for now, how much money we got? $1 million still left over after all that. Because I guess I cut some people. So let's go back to this. Let's see what we can get. And we can get another one. And to go alongside what we did here, we're going to go for the defender. But we can change this at any time. Can we get anything else? Oh, we got to... I need more bread. All right, we may got to cut some more people in the academy. Because I don't know if I'll be able to get him later. I'm a just... Oh, he's a 60, though. A 60 is a little good for us right now. So we're actually going to promote both of these. I'm going to have to cut him. I'm just going to have to cut him. It's just what it is. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Is it going to let me get another guy now? Got to, right? And I can. Okay, so now we got a 5-star attacking coach, 5-star midfield coach, 5-star defense coach. These are pretty high weekly wages, but I'm telling you, it's going to work out in the end when we get to our end goal. So that's just where we at right now. That's just where we at right now. Alright. Alright, and then when it comes to the scouts, we have... we're gonna send bro to Spain. I'm gonna send him to Spain. I'm gonna relocate actually. It's gonna be faster. I'm gonna send you to. We already have somebody in England. We're gonna send him to Portugal, I think. Germany has some good ones too, though. I'm gonna go Portugal though. Portugal actually has some really good young talent, so I'm gonna go Portugal. Our instructions for our scouts. For now, we're gonna delete all of these though. Like I know we're gonna delete these. All right, so what we're gonna do is for the first one, 16-17. 16-17, first team quality. Next one. 16-19, world-class prospect. World-class. 16-21. Or 16-19. It's just a teen. We're probably not going to get no world-class anytime soon. Then we're going to have another one for first class where it's like 18-19. Just to get us another little age group there. And that's going to be first team quality. And then just have another group. And I'm going to be honest, we don't need another group. I think what we need here, I didn't mean to do this. Remove this. We need a goalkeeper. 16-19. goalkeeping, but low contract, just so we can try to get like a free agent. Then low contract. See if we can find like a, what would I want? I think a midfielder. I like the midfielders that can play like multiple positions. That's gonna be 16 to 19. And the traits I want on my midfielder: passing, ball control. Anything else out of that is extra, I guess. And yeah, no extra things on those. I guess we can look at him for now. Center back. We're gonna look at him. It says his value is $1 million. We don't have $1 million, but I think I can do something to get him. Not looking to relocate. Let's just move on. All right, we pretty much did everything to start, and let's sim. Let's just accept anything that we pretty much get. I'm gonna just accept. I'm not even gonna like tweak on it. I'm gonna just accept it. Yep, anything that we get, I'm just accepting, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really tripping too much. We just gonna accept it. We're gonna just try to build around our star that we have so far and just try to get a squad going. From who? Don't know who that is, but shout out to bro. Giacomo, I don't know. I'm gonna just move on. But we actually getting some better offers than I'm expecting to get. We already sold a player. That should be some money coming in that we can have to get some room to spare, to be able to like buy some players whenever we do get some good scouts. F negotiation, I'm not tripping. We just want some bread at this point off of these created players that I have no clue about. Alright. Let's accept that. I'm just trying to get bread, like no troll. Alright, we got people selling. In a second, we finna get to buying players. Okay, they gave me an A for that. I didn't even do anything, but just told them to get sold. We got $3 million budget. There's gotta be somebody out there I can get for $3 million. Do I buy somebody or do I stack this coaching stat? Do I stack this scout? Do I get my scouts up so that I can get better players when I'm scouting? You know what I'm saying? Better quality players. Do I buy a player that takes my money, that can play now, or do I go for a player, you know what I'm saying, that can be good later? Because look, 6 million, 8 million. Ooh. Okay, that's a good one. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good one. That's a one we can grow with. We need somebody that we can grow with. We can't do nothing with some of these players that we can't do nothing with. Alright, so we're going to put Gonzalez on there. 16? They even peeped that was bro age. 16 and 17. Let's see. Is there a goalie? I guess, bro. You can do that. I don't know why you were 57 overall wanting that much of importance on my team, but okay. You're 16. I'll take you, brother. I'm not going to lie. Why do you want this much wages, though? I feel like that's a lot of wages, but hey, you free. You coming on a free. Pause. But no pause. All right, so we got a 16-year-old striker we can build with. That's going to be something that's going to last. Let's get another 16-year-old. Can we get Cortez? We can. Okay. We're going to go for Cortez. Should we go for Cortez? It was another one. Should we go for Cortez or this one? He can't even be moved. He can't be moved. Can we go for him? He can't be moved. Cortez, you're coming. We're going for Cortez. Alright, that's who we're going to go for. We're going to try to change him to a cam. And that's going to be what we do. Oh, that's why. We have a 50 overall starting. Okay. I see what's going on here. I see it now. I can see it now. Alright, so he has to play. He has to play. That just the fact of the matter. He has to play. Okay, what about this dude? Alright, hopefully our team can like get some type of function going on. We need a training program. That's one thing I haven't done yet. I don't have to do this anymore. And let's just say that for the rest of the year. So I don't have to even worry about that no more. Norris is interested. Yeah, nah. Yeah, you're not finna start, brother. We're going to get another goalie too. So hopefully, I'm going to worry about one thing at a time. We won. MU United FC got our first win as a head coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You feel me? Left back getting goals, okay. He's our best player, but hey, let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. We got another person to sell. How much money we got now? We have 5. Let's go for another guy. Let's go for another guy. Can we get this goalie? Damn, I can't get the goalie. I want that goalie. 6'6" goalie, 19 years old. He can grow with our team, literally. I can't get nobody else that I have on here. That's kind of crazy, to be real. Let's see. Do we got some more new guys on this? Sai's actually going to be pretty good. I've seen him get to pretty high overalls in these other ones. I kind of do want to get Sai. And he's a cam that actually is pretty versatile. I feel like I can't afford him, though. Like, we're not at that point where we can afford to get him.